20 seconds.
Come on, come on, come on.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
And gents, when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely positively not. And good Thursday evening to you. Welcome again to Steal, the most controversial, the hardest hitting, the most provocative, the rawest, non-filter having television talk show. Anywhere on the planet, bar none. There is no other TV talk show on there anywhere on the planet that is as controversial as the one and only. Thank you to all of you who are tuning in. It's been 5 years now here on the SVP TV network, probably the only black-owned and operated complete media outlet in the country. I don't even know of anybody else that is doing that. Now, they got folk with the little TV shows, and I have to remind folks sometimes when I see them saying they got a network. One show is not a network. That's called, say it again, class, a show. That is not a network when you only have one show on and you come on every now and then or once or twice a week. That's not a network. The SVP TV network, founded by the late Sam Smith, is the thing that's happening. Black owned, black controlled. And the Thaddeus Matthews Show is an independent program of this particular network, and we've been doing this now 5 years. I kicked this station off 5 years ago. And I was thinking the other day that when we started this, most of the people thought that the shows were live every day. For about the first 30 days of the SVP TV network going on there, because this had not been done in the Memphis market at all. They'll come, this Instagram thing messed up on me. Come fix this thing. This had not been done in the Memphis market or probably anywhere in the country where you went live, and we are live on television. But for the first 30 days, I taped shows every day so that it would appear that we were doing the shows live. But we made it through. They got all the connections and everything in place. And then we just went, and hell, we've been going at it for the last 5 years. Thank you so very, very much for being present here with us. I'm waiting for Dale to, I don't know whether I hit against something or something went off on the Instagram so that we can bring it back up. Those of you who are watching on the church Facebook page, Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. We're also live on the YouTube channel. Let me do this for those who are on Instagram. Those of you on Instagram, we're in here live now as well. I've got a very interesting subject. I've got to preference our discussion tonight with a statement, and a statement that I need to make directly to Police Director Mike Rollins. I've got something that I need to say, and if y'all don't know where Mike Rollins is, tell him he needs to listen to me. I'm gonna tell him something, and he can take what I'm about to say for what it's worth to him. But I also want you to know what our subject is going to be about tonight. Last night, I talked about the young girls, and you know what we're trying to do as far as the mentoring program, and we got into the hygiene of our young girls, and I said some things that were true, okay? And I can tell when it starts touching you, and you get all antsy and picky. When you gonna talk about how nasty and stanky the men are? Men be nasty and stanky too. You just talk about the women and you talk about the girls, but the men get stanky too. So I want to be fair. Can I be fair? Y'all don't mind? Tonight, if the pastor to be fair. So tonight's subject is, ladies, what do you do when your man is nasty, lazy, trifling, stanky, and he's whooping your ass? I believe I'll say it once again. Ladies, what do you do? What do you do? What comes to your mind when your man is nasty, he's lazy, he's trifling, he stinks, and he's whooping your ass on top of it? That's what we're going to deal with on tonight. But let me deal with something on a local basis, and thanks to all of you who are watching around the country and around the world. Thank you so very much by way of social media. Here in Memphis, for the last few days, the topic of conversation has been the finding of a body 49 days after a death in the back of a van at the police impound lot. I've looked at this and I've thought about it. 49 days in the back of a van that was due to go up for auction a couple of days ago. And it appears that nobody knows why it took 49 days. Hell, they don't even know who the dead man is. And then when I said now, they don't know who the dead man is in the back of the van where two other people were in the van. One got shot up 4 or 5 times and he lived and he made it. The other one got away. It would seem reasonable to me that the folks that was in the van would know who the third person was. But it seems that nobody knows who the dead man is. They did the autopsy. There's no missing report. He's most likely an illegal. The people who may have been in the van that got shot, they may be illegals as well. Don't know. But when I listen to the news say we may not never know who the person is that was in the van, that's weird to me. And so y'all, I'm sorry, y'all cannot bring me that excuse that it ain't enough police. Not in this manner. You can't even bring to me in this manner that the police were overworked. Because it's not going to be the towing company that's responsible. It's going to be the homicide investigators that made the scene and the crime scene officers that made the scene. Then I found it strange that Channel 5 got a tip and got a picture of the back of the van where the dead man was laying. They blurred it out. It was supposed to be a tip. But the picture says Venture Auctions. If it was supposed to be an anonymous tip, why would the folk that sent it to Channel 5 have their watermark on it? What's a watermark? Like those of you who are watching TV right now and you see SVP on the screen, that's a watermark. okay? On the picture, it has venture auctions. That strikes me strange, and the said Channel 5 script said that the auction company had taken a picture of the inside of the van. Well, let me tell you why that strikes me strange. The van wasn't up for auction yet. The man went to pick up his van on the last day of the auction. That's first of all. Second of all, if you have a contract with the city to handle auctions, why would you give Channel 5 a picture with your name on it? Now, let me give you my theory on it. I believe the picture was taken. I believe the picture was taken once they found this body. I believe that venture options is used as a ploy because it doesn't make sense to me that you're going to tip the news station off and it's supposed to be anonymous and you put your name on it. Don't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me that initially they say he was well preserved but decomposing. I've worked around the funeral industry since I was about 13, 14 years old. I've seen a whole lot of dead folk. I've seen a whole lot of decomposed bodies. You can't be decomposed and well preserved. The two don't go together. That's what let me see if I can find one of them college words for that. That's an oxymoron. Did I get it right? Yeah. You can't be well preserved and decomposed. In 49 days, it should have been some stinking going on. Somebody said you can view the pictures of what's going to be auctioned. Wait a minute, let me see what this message says. You can view pictures of the vehicles set to be auctioned off 2 days before the auction on the website. Well, the vehicle wasn't set up yet to be that. And then if that be the case, and you took pictures, who found the dead man? Did the auction company find the dead man? Let me tell you, because I don't want to spend the whole show on this. And this is directed to Police Director Michael Rawlins. Mike, and you take it for what it's worth. When Tony Armstrong was the police director and was appointed police director after Larry Godwin, the powers that be did not want Tony Armstrong as the police director. They did not want the black man as the police director. In fact, the powers that be tried to violate the rules because Godwin was in that, what do you call it, not the dropout program, dropout program, whatever it was, where you come out early. There were power brokers who were trying to get Larry Godwin to stay on as police director. Let me say this, Tony. I mean, not Tony, but Mike. The powers that be don't want you either. Listen to what I'm saying. See, when I look at this particular incident being the lead story on the news for the last 2 or 3 days, And then I go back and look at the young man whose body they found in the trunk of the car as just a mere news story. What I see, Mike Rollins, and you know, I like you, you and I ain't got no problems. I see the powers that be trying to set up to get rid of you and to put in their choice as the director of the police in the city of Memphis. I've got questions about that body in the back of the van. That don't nobody seem to know who the body is, and seem like the folk whose van it was that got robbed and stuff, they don't know who was in the back of the van either, apparently. I got problems with it because I'm also wondering, was this somebody that was killed somewhere else and placed in this van? Now that's just my theory. But I also want to say this to you, Mike. Watch the people that are around you that are ambitious. There are people that are around you, Mike Rollins, that want your job as director of the police department here in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm gonna give you a hint of some things that's rumbling around in the power broker circle that has gotten back to me. Mike, here's what I want you to look for. Look around you. Look at who was standing beside you and with you during your press conference. Look who has come up through the ranks real fast. Look at the person in your command unit now who hasn't been there a long time. But he's connected. His father is wealthy. His father is connected to the Belts family and to all of the power brokers. I even give you his initials. MS. Watch the people, Mike. And when you think of MS, did you promote him to his new rank? Or did the mirrors suggest his ranking? There is conversation in the power broker circle that there are those who would look for an excuse. You got some folks that are still mad about the bridge, Mike. I'm talking about some white folk. I'm talking about the power. I'm talking about the real power brokers. Because ain't no black folk got no power in this city. We may have the numbers, but we ain't got the power. Mike Rollins. I like you, and this is the only reason I'm saying this. Watch the ambitious people around you. Okay? Let me see, is this, yeah. Watch the people, Mike, that's around you who are ambitious. Okay, yeah. Somebody text me, they know exactly what I'm talking about. The power brokers in this city want to see a white police director. It was politically correct for you to make sure that a black man became the police director. But there are those who are going to try to constantly keep it in the news because they have the connections to newsrooms to make it look as though you're running an incompetent police force. Now, I'm just giving you the word that I picked up. Understand that the mayor can fire you at any time that he wants. And he can put whoever he wants in that position. He's going to be slow to do it because there's an election coming up. But he also has to do the bidding of those who really run the city. Now, I've said my part on it, but this whole situation that they're calling botched, it stinks. And what should have been stinking is the dead man. I know there are thousands of cars, 2,000 or 3,000 cars on the lot of more. But a dead man stinking, you know a dead man stinking when a dead man is stinking. Something is very strange. And see, everybody keeps sending me the same name. Mike Rollins. Again, look at who came up through the ranks real fast. Look at who was standing beside you. And look who carries the same first name that you do. Now, I've spoken. Take it for what it's worth. But the bees are buzzing. And always in this town, when the bees start to buzzing, a bee always comes by and buzzes a little something, something in my ear. Okay? But there's more to this botch. And I think that a lot of what is going on was orchestrated. Okay? All right. I done said what I need to say. And y'all gonna think I'm crazy, and Mike, they're gonna try to convince you that I'm crazy. But ambition is a terrible thing. See, the same folk that smile in your face, Mike, and you love boss today, they've already sharpened the knife. And this particular person has a history of backstabbing. Check his record out. All right, that's enough. I did my civil duty. They're gonna think I'm crazy. They're gonna tell Mike, I'm talking about Mike Rollins, that he don't know what he's talking about. But Michael Sharon wants your job. Look at who he's connected to. Look at who his father is. Mm-hmm. Connected to all of the power brokers. All right. I guess I done talked enough. Let's get ready to take a commercial break. And then when we come back, and let me say this, don't listen to this theory that it's a lack of police officers. Because in this matter, the P2s or the regular patrol people are not the responsible parties. They may be the first responders to the scene, but they just hold this, they don't touch anything. They hold the scene until the crime scene and the homicide investigators come to the scene. Wherever the dysfunction is in the homicide division, who made the scene, who did not thoroughly go through that van. The towing company, the only thing they do is pick it up and drop it off in the tow. It's up to the crime scene. Figure this. If this man's body from this picture that Channel 13 got was laying in the very back of the cargo van, as soon as you open the door, his body is laying there. If his body has been there for 49 days, if his body was there on the night of the robbery, and I do say if, his body was there on the night of the robbery or the attempted robbery, why didn't homicide detectives, why didn't crime scene, who, if there were shots made, surely they went through the entirety of the van. My question is, was the body really there that night? And why is it that nobody knows who this Mexican is? And why is it that the other folk that was in the van, the one that got shot and the one that didn't get shot, they don't know who was in the back of the van? Just questions that I have. All right, I'm Thaddeus Mantis. We're gonna get ready to take a break. Then, when we get back, we're gonna talk about what you ladies wanted me to talk about last night. Ladies, what do you do when your man is nasty? He lazy, he trifling, he stanky, plus he whooping your ass. That's gonna be the conversation right after these commercial messages. Oh, Omega 5, Sci-Fi, whoever y'all is in the house. Y'all them dogs, y'all them supposed to be barking. Atlanta is here. We're in commercial break for those of you watching by way of social media. Niagara Falls. One shook some things up tonight at the police department. Somebody just reported to me that 13 has positively identified now the Mexican. They released it right about 7 o'clock. All righty. Do what now?
The name.
Who? What did you say?
Damiano Perez Hernandez?
That's his name?
Yes.
Hell, write that down. What the hell, I'm gonna remember Antonio Blasey, police director, watch all his videos. Blasphemy is one thing that you cannot be. What the fuck this ignorant motherfucker talking about? Blasphemy.
Police officers? Oh, wow.
No, motherfucker, you going Antonio Blasey?
Oh, yeah.
Motherfuck you. Damn. Lee Cherry, what kind of business you gonna do and what kind of money you got to do business with me on? What kind of business you got? And how much money you got to do business with?
No, you can't read my hand.
His name is Bahu Badamino. What the fuck is this? Badamino, Mito Perez Hernandez. Oh, si, senor.
No, that's Chinese.
They killed me in the back of the van.
How you go from Hispanic to Chinese?
That was Chinese. Buenos dias. You know how the little Mexican people be talking with the big hat on? Wow. Lee Cherry. Well, email me, brother. Camden, Arkansas is in the house. Woo. I am tired, Regina. And I got to be in the building at 8 o'clock in the morning at the church. Grenada's, Mississippi is in the house. Vicky Doxley. New Orleans, Louisiana in the house. All right. Calera, Alabama in the house. Riverside, South Memphis. Okay. Rockingham.
Last commercial.
Ashland, Alabama. Charlotte, North Carolina. Enos, Louisiana. And in fact, Mike Sharon, if I am correct, skipped a whole rank. Houston in the house. Y'all done recovered from the flood. I might come visit. Let's do a song. Bethesda, Maryland. Pensacola, Florida. Baton Rouge. Fayboy. I spent a lot of time in Baton Rouge when I was a young man.
20 seconds.
Down on Airline Road. Used to have them Blues Monday nights where we went from club to club, eating them
10
big turkey
seconds.
legs. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show. And you know, I really need to get to my subject, but let me tell you something. They've identified here recently, within the last 30 minutes, the Mexican. He be Badamino Perez Hernandez. Oh, sí, senor. They've identified him. Now, I'm wondering how the identification was made. The friends didn't identify him, I'm hearing, but the only other way to have identified him is through what law enforcement calls a triple ID, an Interpol International Identification Basis. FBI national database for anyone in the world through international identification. Interpol. So my question is still going to be, and I can't spin this whole, somebody said his girlfriend, but how come the men that got shot and stuff didn't know he was in the back of the van? Now, see, that's going to be my problem. And how do you not stink in 49 days? And how, see, don't give me that thing again about he's well preserved and decomposing. The two don't go together. If you are well preserved, you have not entered a state yet of decomposition. Yes, we had some cold days, but it's been warm enough for him to have thawed out and be ripe. Okay, but we'll deal with that another night. But we're going to be looking into Badamino Perez Hernandez. Now let me get on into this subject. Last night I talked about our young girls and what we're trying to do at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. And I got into the hygiene thing on some of the young girls, and some of you old women could listen to what I said last night. We talked about one of the classes we're going to have is hygiene. And the reason that some of y'all stink, y'all don't use no soap and water, and y'all use that FDS. That means F the soap. Okay, y'all, okay. Y'all spray down there, you ain't putting no water down there. And you're dressed up and you're stinking. As my great-grandmama, Willie V. Laster, would say, you looking like a lily in the valley and smelling like a skunk in the alley. Y'all can use it. I saw some of y'all using it already today on Facebook. Looking like a lily in the valley and smelling like a skunk in the alley. We talked about young girls not knowing certain things when it comes to dealing with themselves when they're on that little monthly thing, the period thing, the cycle thing. And a lot of our young girls have not learned that it's all right to change your pad. Don't go 8-9 hours out there sweating with the same pad on, because you're going to be funky. Okay? Your ass gonna stink. Okay? So when I started talking about that last night, you know, some of you women get all in your feelings. Okay? Y'all get all in your damn feelings. Men stink too. When you gonna talk about the men stinking? You always talk about the women stinking. Men stink too. So I decided that tonight I deal with this subject. Ladies, what do you do when your man is nasty, he lazy, he's trifling, he's stinking, and on top of being lazy, nasty, trifling, and stinking, he whoops your ass? You take an ass whooping from a lazy man, from a nasty man, from a trifling man,
from a stanky man, you take a ass whooping. You love your man. That's my man. Pookie, my man. That be my man. You just so glad that a man chose you. You always wanted a big happy family. You want the little white picket fence and the welcome home sign. So you're going to do whatever it takes to make it work. You ain't going to let nothing or nobody to come between you and your man, including a bar of soap. You ain't going to let nothing become between you and your man. Not even if your man is nasty, trifling, stanky, and he whooping your ass. You will know if your man is nasty. How do you know a nasty man? He wears the same clothes over and over. And it ain't his work uniform. He just got his favorite clothes that he wear over and over and over and over again. He got the same shirt, pair of pants on for all week. Because it's his favorite outfit. But the question becomes, if he's got on the same outfit he had on Monday, he wore it again Tuesday, he had it on Wednesday, he had on Thursday, did he change his drawers? Okay, now, maybe your man is trying to save on the water bill and the use of Tide and Gain and detergent. He got on the same drawers that he had on all week. The same drawers that got the doo-doo stain from Monday in them, he still got them on, and here it is Thursday. He does not take a bath on a regular basis. He doesn't shower. He don't do nothing with no water. Okay? His living conditions are filthy. He does not like a clean house. He'll lay anywhere. He don't care how nasty the house is. He'll lay down. He got dirt on his fingernails, but he's not a hard worker. He ain't no mechanic if he got a job. But he got dirt under his fingernails. Nasty. Nasty. Some of y'all got a nasty man. And you know what I'm talking about. You can tell if a man is lazy. He always lying around the house. He does not want to work. He makes excuses for not doing anything. See, I would get a job, but see, they don't pay enough. And Negro, you dropped out in the 8th grade. What the hell you think you supposed to make? Be glad McDonald's hiring your ass. All you gotta do is have some risk action. Put a little salt on the fries. They don't want you to count. Just keep salt on the fries. But he makes an excuse. He always got an excuse. His back always hurt. His knees always hurts. He shuns responsibilities. That's a lazy man. He lays up all day long. You go to work, he's laying down. You call him in the middle of the day. What you doing? I'm just still laying here, baby, playing the video games. He don't even sit up when he plays video games. He lay down on the couch with the video game. Trifling. How you tell a man trifling? He don't care about nothing. He don't care about nobody. He don't take care of his children. He sleeps with multiple women and ain't got no money. And see, and I keep telling you women, the reason that your man turns you into a hoe because you got hoe tendencies. You accept a broke ass man living with you. Let me ask you something, ladies. How does your coochie even get wet? How does it get moist? How does it drip at all? For a man that has no job. He lazy. He lazy. Everything about him is right, even his conversation. But that's what that's what some of you women like. You like your man nasty, and you like a man that's trifling. He don't take care of his children, he ain't gonna take care of you. If he don't take care of himself, he ain't gonna take care of you. Then some of y'all love a stanky man. Lord have mercy. He just funky. He stinks. He don't take no baths. And then, Pastor, don't take him now. Pastor, be good. Don't take him where you finna take. Don't take him, Pastor, where. Don't take him there, Pastor. You women, many of you, will go down on a man, take his wangama thing into your mouth, and it ain't been close to no water nowhere. You'll suck on him, lick on him, nibble on him, and you know it stinks. But because that's your man. Am I in this house? Because he's your man, you'll take his nasty whammer thing and put it in your mouth. Many of you have done it. When he take his pants off, he already stinking. His white shorts is dingy. It got pee stains in it. It got doo-doo moths tracks in it. Baby goes down on me. Make daddy feel good. And you get to almost pinch your nose to do it. And a man that will allow his nasty wangama thing to go in your mouth does not care about you, baby. He has no respect, first of all, for himself. But then second of all, he has no respect for you. None. You are just being used as a sexual tool by that man. He done worked all day. He's sweaty. Didn't come in and take no bath. You didn't have no bath water ready for him. He didn't. Baby, I'm feeling a little freaky right now. Come on and give daddy some of that thing. And guess what? You'll take dirty wangama thing in your mouth. You'll let him penetrate you with a nasty wangama thing. And you take them same lips that you just wrapped around that nasty wangama thing and go kiss the children good night. Mama, that's all right. I'll see you in the morning. Damn. Somebody said, some women say they like the salty taste. Too much salt will give you the diabetes or the high blood pressures or something on it. Okay? Don't. It's all right to suck it, baby, but make sure it's clean. Look, you ought to keep a towel and some soap on it. You might be in that hot moment yourself, but get you a rag and get you some good dial soap or something and wet that towel up and wash it off before you do that. And again, a man that will do that is stanky. He don't brush his teeth. He don't have no mouthwash. He always want to kiss with bad breath. He approaches you for sex and he does not freshen up. That's a stanky man. Stanky. He's so stanky that you can wash his clothes, and even when the clothes come out the washing machine, they still stinking. He done has funk on him and stank on him so long. And see, men got to do just like women do. Sometimes we got to submerge in some water, okay? Especially when you are a big man and you might have a fold here. You got to do the same thing that a woman do. You got to get all up under there. And when you washing yourself, brothers, you got to get a soapy rag, some soap on there. You can't just put some water down there, okay? You got to put some soap on that towel. Get all down there in the trenches. Soap it up real good. Take some time. Go all the way up to the booty hole and come back up. Make sure that everything is clean, not just for your woman. You got to make sure it's clean for you. Get it all soapy up. Soapy up. Then rinse that rag out. Get all that soap out of it. Then go back down there with some water on it and go all betwixt them places. Don't let the soap dry up on it. Go on down there and get all that in all them little alleys and byways and them around the corner, them boulevards and back streets. You got to get all up under the scrotum. You got to get everything clean, because if you don't, you'll be just like that woman. You'll be stinking. But some of y'all like to stink together. Y'all like to stink together. Together we stink. He musty, dusty, and crusty. He musty, dusty, and crusty. And you know when you stinking. Shouldn't nobody have to tell you you musty? Have you ever been around people that you can't look them in their face because you don't want them breathing on you, breath all funky? You can't tell which end they do the number 2 from. They breath so funky. Y'all don't hear argue about Caress and Dove is not deodorant, soap like Dial or Save God and Coast. Use some good soap on there and then have you some deodorant. When you get to washed up under your arms, dry your arms, get you some good, I use Dial deodorant. Get all up under there, put it up under there. Smell good, okay? And then, brothers, if you're going to put some cologne on, get you some good cologne. Spend a little money for some cologne. Don't get you no Brute and what was that, Old Spice that your granddad and them used to have. Get you some good cologne. Then when you get you some good cologne, you ain't got to spray the whole bottle on you. And then, brothers, let me tell you something. Some of you are using the perfume, or not the perfume, I hope no, the cologne, like some of these women use the FDS, okay? You cannot cover up funk with cologne. You're gonna be a funky smelling person. Because when funk and cologne get together, when the chemicals of funk get with cologne, you got 2 different chemicals that's gonna take you to Stanksville. You gonna really folk gonna be looking at you peculiar, okay? People are going to look at you real peculiar. Be a good smelling man like the past. I wear good stuff. Good stuff. Don't bring me no cheap cologne because I ain't gonna put it on. If you didn't pay but $10 for the bottle, get it to your son or get it to your broke ass man. I want good stuff because I want to smell good. I'm gonna be dressed good. I'm gonna be matching. Okay, I'm gonna be matching because I learned how to dress as a young man. I'm gonna be dressing. My shoes gonna match whatever I got on. My pants gonna match. I ain't gonna have on no brown pants with no black shoes. Okay? Because I'm going to coordinate. Touch your neighbor and say, coordinate. I'm gonna coordinate how I look. See, a woman likes, yeah, I use curve, I wear a little curve too, my brother, okay? Let me tell you something. A woman likes a good smelling man. A woman can tell a lot about you also, brothers, by the shoes you wear. What kind of shoes you wear. If your shoes all turned over on the side and they're not your work shoes, she knows that you are a man that does not believe in keeping himself together. Okay? She knows that. If you're wearing shoes and your shoes are dull, you don't have no shine on your shoes, she's knowing what she's dealing with. Okay? And you fellas that wear them, I call them the sissy suits. If you meet a man and he got them skinny leg pants on, you need to question his masculinity. Real men don't wear them skinny leg pants. Y'all wanted me to do this show, okay? Real men don't wear them skinny leg. You look like a sissy. One of them choir directing church sissies. When you wear them little skinny leg pants are not made for a man. Your pants is not supposed to be tight on your ass like a woman's is tight on her ass. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, brothers. Get you some real pants. Don't get you that one of them skinny suits. Because I see you with a skinny suit, I'm going to think you're a sissy. Now, I'm just telling you the truth. Okay? You see all them little quiet people, those quiet boys. Okay? You see all them with them little sissy pants on. If you want folk to address you and treat you like a man, then look like a man. Don't come into the church looking like no sissy. Your pants all tight around your ass. And get you a regular suit. Buy yourself a good suit. Go get you something that is going to look good on you. Okay? Accessorate yourself, brothers. Okay? You try to come on to a woman with skinny pants on. She really don't know how to take you seriously, brother, because you don't look like a man. You should look like a man at all times. A woman should be able to tell that you are a man. She should not have to check your masculinity by what you got on. The little pointed turn-up shoes, them sissy shoes too. Okay. Everything that's in the style does not make you look good as a man. Get you more than one pair of shoes. Get you more than one suit. But most of all, wash your ass. Okay? See, but no matter if he's nasty, lazy, trifling, or stanky, baby, if you got a man like that, some of y'all allow a nasty, trifling, lazy, stanky man whoop your ass. You ain't supposed to take no ass whooping, no way. But you taking an ass whooping from a stanky man? He smelled like 45s coming out the east. And he whooping your ass? You got your own house and a man whooping your ass. See, first of all, I can't understand, and I need to take a commercial break, but I can't understand, and I'm going to come back and talk about this. How is it that you allow a stanky man? Those of you who are leaving me here on Instagram, I got to do y'all all over again. Let's see if I can get them back. How y'all let a stanky man or any man whoop your ass? We're going to talk about the ass whooping that some of y'all take from a man. And see, some of y'all act like y'all don't know how to stop a man from whooping your ass. I'm going to tell you how to stop a man from whooping your ass. If you getting a whooping ass or ass whooping, if you know somebody that's getting an ass whooping, tell them to turn on the show right now. Tomorrow, Friday, and they expect to get the ass whooped by a man that is stanky, he trifling, he lazy, and he just no damn good. I'm going to talk about it when we come back from these commercial messages. I don't know how y'all take an ass whooping.
I love my mind. Mm, mm, mm. I love my mind. Mm, ooh. They got a picture of the man who was found. Whew, y'all all right tonight? You women asked for this. This is what y'all want me to talk about. Because I was talking about y'all last night, so when you gonna talk about the man? Mm, mm. We are in commercial break for those of you who are watching. This is a TV show as well. Mm. Mm. I love myself, so I take care of myself. Oldest pet way. Glad to have you, brother. Mm. I don't know why y'all take these ass whoopings. Damn, they'll pull.
That's what I was talking about, uncircumcised comes
Uncircumcised. Mm. Mm. I guess you had to pull or whatever it is back then. Why don't these mamas get their little boys circumcised? Mm. Some of us like what, Paul Singleton? Tashina Mills, don't be surprised about what. Y'all need to come see me one of these Sunday mornings. Mm. Do I have any merchandise? I said, I got plenty of merchandise. I said, yeah, I got it. I need to sell my t-shirt tonight. I'm going to Thaddeus Matthews you. Very brother, they wouldn't let me at your church. What about the Cummings Beverly Miles sometime? Hmm. 550 miles away. You the pastor of what, Farrell brother? Oh, you the pastor, okay. What city is your church in, Don? What city you in? $20 is the price of the t-shirts. Well, you need a shout out from Crosscut. Where in the hell is Crosscut? Benjamin just cooted. Why you, Chanel, why you tag? I tell you what, Benjamin, why you tagged in it, I'm gonna make sure you don't have to stay, wait a minute, let me make sure, Benjamin, you don't have to stay tagged in. You gone, man. Okay. No, I don't look sleep. Damn fool, I'm resting. I'm in a commercial break. Greenville, Mississippi.
Last commercial.
I spent a lot of time in that area on the radio out of Lexington, Mississippi. Benjamin just Coonan is gone.
15 seconds.
Oh, you need
10
to.
seconds.
Okay. Call the church to get a bus ride.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And thank you so very much as we are back. It's about 13 minutes after the hour here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Hey, by the way, y'all do know we have a van. If you're in East Memphis or you're in because we leave east coming towards Raleigh, or you're in the Raleigh freight area, we got a van. We'll be glad to pick you up and bring you on into the Naked Truth, Liberation, and Empowerment Ministries, where we just keep it real, okay? We just keep it real. I'm sorry if I don't act like your pastor, or I don't act the way you think a pastor's supposed to. I don't know who wrote the handbook, okay? It's time for us to be talking about all of these matters in the church. It's a whole lot of stanky asses that go to churches on Sundays. Y'all know, and then the folk that want to get happy. They do. The funkiest folk always want to be the happiest. You just flapping your arms and your legs, all stuff, and you think the other folk be happy. They just getting away from your funky ass. That's all they doing. You're funky, okay? Some of y'all do go to church funky. Y'all know y'all funky. There's some folk in church y'all don't want to sit next to in the church. It's some folk in the church you don't even want them to say, good morning. Their breath just as funky. Okay, whatever it was that they ate the night before, whoever it was that they ate the night before is still on their breath. They ain't got no Colgate, no Palmolive, no nothing. It's just funky. And we have to talk about these things. And y'all scared to talk about the gospel. You said the gospel is good news. Well, I'm giving you some good news. Wash your ass. Okay? That's good news. But let me go. And men, change your drawers. We talk about the women. With their bonnets and their pajamas on. Change your drawers. Don't. These drawers just as good as they was yesterday. I'm gonna put these same drawers back on. Ain't no need of wasting good drawers. And you'll be amazed that there are probably some men that ain't got but 2 pair of drawers. Okay?
ain't got but 2 pairs of drawers. How do you not have a whole array of drawers? Y'all have drawers full of drawers. You should. T-shirts. Don't put the same thing back on your body. When you get through having sex with a woman, wash it, man. Oh, Jesus. Am I helping anybody tonight? When you have sex with a woman, brother, wash it all off. See, now y'all, okay. When you pull it out of her, brother, and you ain't gonna do it no more, wash it off. Clean it. Well, I'm just gonna lay here, but you're laying out there nasty. Come on, brother. How you lay when it's nasty? I know if you go fall asleep, fine. But damn it, I'm telling you brothers that gotta get up and go home. Or go to your house. Some of y'all leave the side chick's house, go home to your wife with a nasty, You ain't what? And you go home and take a shower. Damn, brother. That ain't the way you do it. If you stepping out and you got a side piece, brother, hell, clean yourself at the house of the woman. Okay? Clean yourself. Wash yourself. And if you're going out to another woman's house and then you gotta go home, the same type of soap you use at the house, make sure it's the same type of soap she got in her house. Well, I'm helping some of y'all tonight now. Don't leave the home smelling like Irish Springs and come back smelling like Dove. Am I helping you? If you got a side piece and your side piece does not respect what you're doing and you got a house at a home, then she the wrong side piece. But if you use Irish Springs at the house, make sure at your woman's house she got some Irish Springs. Because your woman gonna know the difference. You crawl in the bed next to your woman. You smell like Dove. So then you get that little dumb look and answer. Baby, we use Irish Springs. I know what Irish Springs smell like. Then she's gonna go in there, get the bar of soap. Smell the Irish Spring. Your dumb ass gonna smell it. Then, now smell yourself. Run your hand down there. Is that the same smell? No. Where the hell you been? Been with your bitch, ain't you? That's what, you know, that's what y'all say when y'all think a man got another woman. Y'all use that dumb ass statement. You been with your bitch, ain't you? That's your favorite statement. Okay, been with your bitch. Okay, anyway. But some of y'all are taking ass whoopings. And this is a very serious matter. And there's been, in the last couple of weeks here, there's been a whole lot of that. Young man, 24 years old, probably 2 blocks from the church, killed his baby's mama. The baby's about a year old, shot the baby while the mama was holding the baby. Then he killed himself. And you should have did the other way around. Kill yourself. Some of you women like abuse. Some of you women like for your man to call you all kind of bitches and hoes, sluts. You like that. You like a man. Wait a minute. What this lady here said? Yeah, be sending me this stuff. Lady said, just like my husband left with a hat one night and then come back with it. I said, where that hat you had on? Gonna say, I didn't leave with no hat on. Brother, you left, see, your dumb ass, I left it in the car. Damn. See, I'm gonna tell on a whole lot of folks, but I ain't gonna tell on me. Now, ma'am, your husband was dumb. You noticed that he left there with a hat on. All he had to say, wherever he was, he forgot his hat. That's all. He was at the bar. I got to talking to the guys. I took my hat off. Damn. See, if your husband watching, look, bro, let me give it to you for the next time. When she asked you about your hat, your first reaction was supposed to be, damn, I left my hat at the bar. Or wherever it was that you told her you were going to be. Okay? Damn. I'll get it tomorrow. Come on. Oh, some of y'all can't think. Okay? Now, let me get back to this. Whooping your ass. See, ass whooping usually starts with verbal abuse. Oh, nappy head ass bitch. Stanky hoe. Okay. Sure, probably say I'm teaching y'all how to be slick when women are smaller. Not all the time, you're not. Not all the time. It usually starts with the verbal abuse. Sarcasm starts to entering into the picture. One day he throws something at you. An abusive relationship isn't just scary just because it's hurt. It's scary because you usually tricked into it. You think you're in a perfect relationship and look forward to your happily ever after until the world comes crashing down on you as you watch helplessly. He whoop your ass when he happy. He'll whoop your ass when he mad. He'll whoop your ass when he hungry, when he wants some ass, and when he's broke. See, the question seems to be, when don't he whoop your ass? A lot of you get an ass whooping because you didn't fix his food right. He was looking for an excuse to whoop your ass. Looking for a reason to, see, he looks for, first of all, he's already tagged you as being docile and weak. Okay? Docile and weak. He feels that he has you under control. And that's what it's all about. It's all about him being able to control you. He'll treat you like your big disappointment, crave for your acknowledgement, compliments more than anything else. He always wants to prove that he's better than you. You know, he the one with no job. He the one with no car. And sometimes, because of his irresponsibility, he gets mad at you because you are responsible. But the first time your man goes on a tirade, and you all kinds of old nasty, funky ass bitches, understand that he's testing the waters. And the ass whooping is next. The ass whooping is next. The ass whooping is next. Sometimes a man will try to embarrass you into submission in front of others and prevent you from confronting them again in public. Does your partner abuse you verbally, using foul language every now and then? The first hit, has your partner ever hit you at least once in the heat of the moment? Smack the hell out of you. That's when you end it. Then he wants to make up after the fight. After he's mistreated you, after he's abused you, he wants to make up after the fight. They even try to make up with sweet words and eternal promises. I ain't gonna never do it no more. I don't know what got into me. Your man may use force to end an argument, either by pushing you away, standing really close to you in an intimidating posture, or by raising their hand and walking away. Telling Williams, you gone. I don't even. How, Brother Pastor, how do I stop my man from whooping my ass? But Pastor, I've been getting my ass whooped for 20 years. But Pastor, I've been getting my ass tore out the frame. What do I do, Brother Pastor? Old folk in the old school, fill up 225, you gone, so I'm tired of you. What do? You fight back. See, the surprise comes to the man that is the abuser when you abuse back. When you take that knife and stick it in his gut, when you run that knife across his face, you catch him off guard. But you don't let no man whoop your ass. You got to get sick and tired of being sick and tired of taking an ass whooping. You ain't gonna stop the ass whoopings until you get sick and tired of them. Okay? You ain't gonna stop it. Some of you walk around with black eyes. Stick his ass. Huh? Stick his ass. Don't let a man abuse you. Don't nobody want you but me. So he will, see, and here's what you attractive women run into. Somebody said razor blades and hot sauce. Damn, okay. Stop him, baby. Self-defense. If a man is whooping on you and been whooping on you, you need to, first of all, you need a police report. You need a paper trail so that when you go to Sean or Goldsmith class and get yourself a weapon and you learn how to use it and you got to defend yourself. Are you saying, Pastor, are you telling me to kill him? Yes. Yes. He's trying to kill you, baby. He's whooping you. And then some of you that will take a whooping from a no-count, lazy, trifling, stanky man. He serves you no purpose, baby. None. He serves you. A man that's whooping your ass does not love you. See, I'm gonna walk away from you before I whoop your ass. I ain't gonna let. I'm not gonna even let you upset me and take me into that zone. Cause see, I got too damn much to lose. You ain't got nothing. I ain't gonna lose everything I got. Whooping your ass. That's everything I got is mine. I don't need you for no cigarettes. I don't need you for no $5 worth of gas. I got my own. So I don't have to be dependent. You can't put me out because I got my own. And some of you, when you pick up these dependent men, they whoop your ass to lower your self-esteem and also to be able to maintain a place to stay because they have put fear in you, the fear that you can't go nowhere, the fear that you're not going to put them out of your house. And you know, and I know sometimes your nature as a woman, you all will try to intimidate a man and step off into the twilight zone. And when these men ain't got nowhere to go, they have nothing to call their own. They attack you. They whoop you into submission. They whoop you until you don't think well about yourself. They whoop you to a point they make you think that you deserve the whooping they're giving you. Even with your mouth. I can go to mine. And if you in mine and you running your damn mouth too much, I can put you out of mine. But here's what I'm telling you to do. Love those who love you. And love is a verb. That's an action word. A man that is misusing you, he's abusing you. If a man won't take a bath, he uses you and abuses you. If a man wants to put his thing in your mouth and he ain't washed it off, baby, he's abusing you, he's using you, and he don't give a damn about you. What's going to be a topic of discussion? He don't care nothing about you. And that's the reason I tell you women, especially those of you in the Mid-South, if you getting your ass whooped, let me give y'all a number to call. This ain't to get you no peace bond. This is to get you a gun permit. The other person on my security team is a guy by the name of Sean Goldsmith. Sean, who handles my security at the church, along with Dale, has a school, has a class. You need to learn how to properly use a weapon. You need to learn how to use a gun. Bust a cap in his ass. The pastor telling you to do that. Because he don't love you if he's whooping your ass. 634-8384. Those of you in Memphis right now that's getting your ass whooped. Those of you in Mississippi right now that's getting your ass whooped. Call Sean right now. Area code 901-634-8384. 634-8384. Get your gun permit, baby. Let him show you what type of weapon you need. Everybody can't carry the same type of weapon. Some women can handle a big gun. Dale,
Yes.
walk by this camera a minute. Take the coat off. See, Dale, who handles my security, walk right across here.
Can't see it.
Br-
Linda.
Take my name thing down for a minute. Take my lower third down. Now, Dale carries a Glock 23. Okay, you move that. Okay? Dale's a big girl. Glock 23 carries a big punch. She's trained, she's proficient in it. She goes to the gun range and she has no fear of firing the weapon. Okay? Y'all couldn't see it on social media. They saw it on TV. Okay? She has no fear of using the weapon. You've got to get confidence in carrying a weapon. Get you a gun permit. Get a permit. You don't need one in your house. What's that law? I can't think of it now because I want to say it.
Castle.
The castle law in Tennessee. The castle law. Your firearm in your car is an extension of your house. If you don't have a permit, you just can't walk around with one. Look up the castle law in the state of Tennessee. Y'all may have it in your states too. But find a weapon that is comfortable to you. Don't let a man bully you. Okay? If a man gets away, and I'm telling you, the pastor telling you this, if a man gets away with whooping you, okay, with whooping you, he'll do it again. He'll do it again. And you need to understand this. If a man embarrasses you out in public, he calls you bitches and hoes in front of his friends, you watch him. He's abusive to you. He will continue to be abusive to you. I'm just giving y'all some good stuff tonight. You need to know this stuff I'm giving you. So what did we learn tonight, class? Ladies, do you have a lazy, nasty, trifling, stinking man? And then on top of that, he whoops your ass. Something wrong with that, baby. Something's wrong with that. Make sure your man tonight takes a bath. Make sure he's clean. Make sure you get all up under the nuts and of the testicles, and keep himself clean. But you should not. And every now and then, the church sponsors a class through them where you get a little discount. Don't let a man abuse you, baby. And then don't let him abuse you and then screw him. Screw you. It's rape. And in this state, you can be raped by your husband. No means no. Somebody said, but Pastor, a real man not gonna put his hands on a woman. Again, a lot of our women are not dealing with real men. You're dealing with boys. You're dealing with men who have low self-esteem. And a man with low self-esteem is worse than a woman who has low self-esteem. He don't feel good about nothing. He see the whole world being successful, and he see himself stuck in the same spot that he's been in for the last 39 years. So you become the only thing in the world that he can intimidate. Then you got men who the only place he can be tough at is at the house. Listen to what I'm telling you, and listen to this particular type of man. He can't be tough on his job because he worked for that white man. That white man can treat him like a dog. Go fetch, roll over, Henry. Scratch, Henry. You better not take but 3 minutes in the bathroom, Henry. Come on back and get to work. He ain't the boss nowhere. He can't be hard nowhere. So he gets frustrated because his manhood has been messed with on the job. So he comes home and he wants to dominate you. Ain't your fault he dropped out of school. Ain't your fault that even though he dropped out of school, he's not trying to better himself, better his life. It ain't your fault. But he makes all of his misery on you. If I hadn't married you and had all these kids, I'd be somewhere doing this, that, and that. But you did, Henry. You did. So tonight, I've dealt with that subject. Ladies, what do you do when your man is nasty? Won't do nothing. Just nasty. Breath stinking. You can't even give him a peppermint. My breath ain't stinking. See, one of the things that women has got to learn, you do not have to accept any and everything. I get these city ass white boys on here. You do not have to accept getting your ass whooped. Okay? You don't. Don't get your ass whooped. Now, how many of y'all gonna promise me tonight that y'all ain't gonna get no ass whooping? Let me see about raise the hand. Raise your hand. If you been getting your ass whooped. Tonight you made up your mind that tomorrow night is Friday night. He gonna come in broke. He gonna come in drunk, and he gonna want to take out his misery on you. How many of you have made up your mind tonight that you will not take an ass whooping tomorrow night? Raise your hands. Do I see the hands? Some of you scared to raise your hand because you're sitting right now next to your abuser. Get you something and be ready for him when he do it. Get you a baseball bat. When he abuses you, somebody needs to know. You need to have a friend that you can call when you're being abused. Hit the 911, baby. Hit the 911. They come into your house. And when the police come to your house, let them take his ass to jail. And when they take his ass to jail and he goes to court, the one thing that the judge is going to tell him, he cannot come back to your house. I'm trying to help somebody tonight. Your pastor gonna miss this. He ain't gonna tell you this. Call the police. If you scared to kill him, you scared to stick a screwdriver in him, you scared to stick a knife in him, you scared to put a bullet in him, you scared to boil some water and pour it on him, hit the 911 and them folk is coming. Even if you hang up the phone, they coming. If you do, because many of y'all ain't got no landline no more. Keep your cell phone on, baby. Hit the 911. He whoop your ass. Go in the bathroom. Somebody hit the 911. Give them an address and tell the police, come on. I think he's finna kill me. And if he attacks you, baby, he had in his mind to hurt you, physically hurt you. He can take your life. Many of you get your eyes all blackened. You get your jaws broken. You get bruises all over your beautiful body. He kicks you in your stomach. He'll put his foot literally in your ass and you stay there. You are doing yourself a disservice. You don't like yourself. You don't love yourself. I'm helping somebody tonight. Somebody tell me, what about the men that get abused? If you a man and a woman whooping your ass, you supposed to get your ass whooped. If you weak enough that a woman whooping your ass, and you accepting an ass whooping from a woman, you supposed to get your ass tore out the frame with your weak ass. But I'm trying to save these sisters. Please, ladies, please, if you're in an abusive relationship, get yourself an escape plan. There are agencies in this city that if you're being abused, if you don't know how to call the agencies, call the church. Ask for Dale. We got a list of agencies. 435-6161. 435-6161. Call. The abuse, and especially in Memphis, there's been about 6 cases. And most recently, what's the day? Night before last, was it Monday night? In Raleigh, 2 blocks from my church. Young lady, 22 years old, holding her 1-year-old child in her arms, and her boyfriend, a 24-year-old coward, pulls out a gun. She looked like she weighed 89 pounds and pulls the trigger and takes her life. Then it comes to him, I'm messed up for life, and he kills himself. I can't joke on this. I can't make it comical. Don't lose your life over a man that does not care about your life. He does not care about you, baby. And that's one of the things that we're going to be talking about in the girls' mentoring program. There are a couple of sessions that I'm going to come in and talk to the young girls. And this is one of them. They need to hear it from a man's perspective. Don't let no man hit you. Don't start out. And our young girls are going to be from the ages of 12 to 21. You got some of these young hoodlums, some of these young guys who think they tough. Already at 14 and 15 years old, they jumping on young girls. But see, them young girls can't have no daddy. Because if you jump on mine, I think I can come up with enough money to get a good lawyer to do whatever I need to do. Can't have no daddy. But our young girls are going through this because, see, our young girls are missing a father, so they take these young hoodlums, these nothing-ass Negroes, they take these Negroes as the guy that he loved me, he whooped. And see, some of y'all foolish enough to think when a man whoops you that he loves you. I'm going to come in on that session. We've got to save our women by any means necessary. You're our future. That's the reason I'm looking for these young girls to come and be a part. Put the church address up there for me. Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministry starting the first Saturday in March. And every first Saturday night, every first Saturday from 10 until 12 or whenever they get through. I'm inviting you to get your girls involved. I'm inviting those of you who are mothers who have young girls to get involved in the girls mentoring program. I'm inviting those of you who believe in what we're doing at Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. I'm inviting you to contribute to this ministry. Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, 3835 Raleigh Millerton Road. See, and I have to share with you with these young girls. These young boys will tell you anything to get betwixt your thighs, baby. Any damn lie. See, they know many of you as young girls have not been ever, no man has ever told you that they love you. They take the weakness of what you have been going through and the environment that you come in, and they come into your life. They whoop you, they mistreat you. Okay? And I'm telling you, gut him and cut him. Okay? Don't let nobody whoop your ass. You do not have to allow this to take place in your life. Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministry. Put the PayPal up real quick. Here's what I want you to do. I need you to contribute to this ministry. We're going to take these young girls, we're going to take them into a different environment. We're going to take them to restaurants. You're going to have women there that are going to be there with them. I got some men, I love to beat women's ass, and they tell me to hit them when I'm in bed, spank that ass. Y'all call this ignorant Negro 216-6328 and tell him he's a damn fool. You just ain't hit the right one yet. 216-6328. You ain't hit the right one. You ain't hit the right one. Mess around and hit the right one and we'll read about you. And we won't find your body in the back of a van for 49 days. They're going to kill your ass and dump your ass on the street. Okay? It has to stop. PayPal.me/Naked Truth Ministries. Make your donation on tonight, whether it's $100, $25, $10, whatever you think it is. We're going to take these young girls, teach them how to sew, teach them how to clean up, teach them how to cook. But most of all, the mentors. We've got about 15 mentors now. These young ladies are going to become friends to your daughters, mentors to your daughters, not just on the Saturday sessions, but also each of these mentors will have young ladies' numbers. Check on these young ladies periodically, and these young ladies will be able to call and say, look, I got a problem. I can't talk to my mama about it. Okay? How many more minutes I got? I got one. I ain't got 1 minute? Hell, what I'm gonna do with 1 minute? All right, tonight, ladies, the subject was, y'all wanted me to talk about it. What do you do when your man is nasty, lazy, trifling, stinking, and he's whooping your ass? If a man is whooping your ass, how you letting a broke ass man whoop your ass? Now think about that. And how you giving that sweet thing that God gave you to a man that ain't got no job? The Bible says a man that don't work shouldn't eat, and a man that don't work shouldn't get no coochie either. If you giving that thing up, baby, to a man that can't do nothing for you, if he can't work for you, then don't let him sweat on you. I'm out of here, Michael R. Williams, the president of the eminent Memphis Police Association, is about to come your way. He probably got some good police stuff. He got some folk, I can't see who these folk is he got in here with him, but they probably some police people. Is they police people? Y'all police?
Educators.
Who?
Educators.
Oh, y'all educators.
Yes.
Oh, hell. We damn sure need some educators in this city. So he got some educators on. Y'all dumbasses need to sit here and listen to Mike. He got some educators on here. Your children and you may learn something. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the baddest man on TV. My name is Thaddeus Matthews. Until tomorrow night, top of the evening to you. Michael R.
Man, we can talk about the Bible said.
It do say, if you don't work, don't eat.
I got that part with you.
Okay, well, a man that ain't working, he ain't supposed to get no ass.
That's what you said. The Bible said.
I didn't say the Bible. Bye, y'all. I didn't say the Bible.
Don't get no coochie.
You ain't supposed to get none.
Push that. It
I ain't
ain't.
never able to get none for free.
I ain't